Okay, pal. And Dash will play the loser of this. Also, Quiznos Mooney is waiting for winners of this in winners finals. We burst immediately in this house. To be fair, we do burst immediately in this house. A lot of very early bursts have been the meta for quite some time. Oh, there goes my sanity. Gives up the corner, takes the corner back. I think maybe trying to bait SlabOfBeef there with the whiffed dolphin and thinking that he had like fucked up his timing or something. It does not work, but there goes my sanity very quickly taking the first round. Oh no, we get code. We get code in this house. Alright, SlabOfBeef now has the corner, but there goes my sanity, finds a way out, gets deposited back into it. What's with characters going into the corner and then getting out momentarily and then just being shoved directly back into it? Like being pushed into your locker, clawing your way out, and someone's just out there to push you back in. So in a sense, it's a very close game because we're going around 3. In a sense, it's very one-sided because I don't think we've had a close round yet. It was a very much There Goes My Sanity round, and then a very much SlabOfBeef round, back to back. You win in this household, and that Anji pressure. There was a time when you could just kind of leave. You could just kind of see yourself out. You'd be like, Anyway, it's been lovely. Thank you for inviting me to your pressure, but have you considered that goodbye? Not anymore. We're no longer in that. Not the counter. Not the sex with a man super. Oh, come on. That is, you know what? They would do that. SlabOfBeef would hit the charged 5D on Oki. The absolute menace. But There Goes My Sanity is ready for it. And like, to be fair, did you not expect the May to press a button? But SlabOfBeef's able to bring it back anyway. And apparently SlabOfBeef and Sanity heard me say that we hadn't had a close round. Said that I was talking shit and decided to have the closest round known to man. Sorry, I'm picking up my headphone cable because I don't want to roll over it. Okay. Now that I am not going to roll over the headphone cable, which probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal anyway, but like it would have annoyed me, and annoying me is the worst thing anything can do. Ooh, baiting out a wake up successfully there. Exact same trick. Goes on the Rainbow Dolphin, lands right in front of Slab and hits close slash, but this time it works. Slab now on offense. RC is going to keep Slab on offense. Knockdown is going to keep Slab on offense. Slab once again off of offense. Tried, I think, to inner spin there probably, is what I'm guessing. And gets thrown for their trouble. Yep, good burst there. That, I mean, already was more damage than you would expect, but it was going to be a lot of damage. Good stand block there from There Goes My Sanity. I think that is technically fuzzyable. I don't know if anybody fuzzies it, but it is like a 3-frame difference, I believe. So it is technically fuzzyable. And There Goes My Sanity fires back. Emphatically on game 2. The Ko. You have to account for Ko kind of like it covers the same space as a Dragon Punch, or you know, in like Vapor Thrust sort of. It's an anti-air option that you have to account for, particularly now that it can be done out of spin. I mean, it's not as good as a DP because it's not invincible and it's kind of similarly punishable, but you still have to be ready for it. None of that shit matters if it hits. And has been hitting. With RC, yeah, I was going to say we're going to see some very difficult to deal with offense here from SlabOfBeef. It does not get that much off of it because of where the wall splat happens. This happened before the flash, so it will work. Okay. So, wait, but is he going to fall into the fan? No, the answer is no. All right, SlabOfBeef, a little bit of a hero burst, but it pays off. It does pay off. It gets them around. All right. Ooh, okay, but blocks the overhead. Finally gets Sanity out of Axel's offense, Anji's offense, and again finding the ideal timing on one of those anchor normals. It's guess for game time for SlabOfBeef. SlabOfBeef guests get I've been speaking English my entire life, by the way. Guesses correctly and is getting a lot for it. Alright, round 1, a trade in SlabOfBeef's favor. Round 2, a trade in Sanity's favor. Round 3, will round 3 be decided by a trade? Scholars are divided. Listen, okay, scholars are divided on whether this round will end with a trade that just kills one of the characters and not the other. That fucking butterfly, man. That butterfly. Listen, butterflies are peak except that one. That butterfly is my op, actually. This round's not going to end in a trade, by the way. And SlabOfBeef is going to go 2-1. We'll see if Sanity's able to like really quickly close game 4 out, like he did game 2. But either way, I'm not gonna say anything. So far this round, it's kind of heading in that direction. But when the games are going like relatively even, we're going around 3. People are getting mutually low on health. Did that counter spin? Oh, must have pressed a button. Spin immediately into another button, which then got countered by Mr. Dolphin. That makes sense. Also, I absolutely could have just gone through with saying Totsugeki. It's not like anybody would hear Totsugeki and be like, which Guilty Gear Stripe special move is that? I'm not aware. Could you inform me, please, which one that is? Anyway, the 2 games that have been relatively like close, pretty even in the set so far have been SlabOfBeef games, which could, you know, it could bode ill for Sanity. It could be an indication that, you know, Sanity kind of just has to dominate to win. Sanity very close to a good 3K there. Gets the butterfly off the screen. But SlabOfBeef finds the back throw incident. And we're going to round 3. And again, you know, this is probably the commentary equivalent of pseudoscience, but Sanity has yet to win a round 3 in this set. He's won a decent number of round 1s, some round 2s, not a round 3 yet. And that could be a little bit troubling. However, my blatant and open speculation about the meaning of the dominant Sanity game being the one that Sanity won, very thoroughly disproven if Sanity wins this game. Which, by the way, is also a set point for SlabOfBeef, but that's a moot point because Sanity does win this game. And we're going to game 5. SlabOfBeef pondering, Sanity hydrating, as is his way. Slanity, so true. Did I call him Slanity? Oh, that's their ship name. Did I call him Slanity instead of Sanity? I did? Okay. In that case, yes. Slanity is the SlabOfBeef, ThereGoesMySanity ship name, / Dragon Ball Z fusion name. You can be, no, I believe you, Guffy. So yes, a quick update. The fusion dance name of SlabOfBeef and ThereGoesMySanity is Slanity, which means that the Potara earring fusion name of them is ThereGoesMyBeef. There it goes! I am a warrior, born of the Potara. There goes my beef. It's fucking leaving. Are we gonna coast to coast? I think we're going coast to coast. We go coast to coast. Hell, we hit the wall airborne. If that had gone any longer, we would have gotten a wall break there. We are gonna get a wall break. However, have you considered the Anji guts? Do you have a moment to talk about our... Yeah, you shit me right now? The unsafe safe jump, what will it do? Parentheses, it will not safe jump. Do we see a reversal into an RC here? No, just bye-bye. Bye-bye, goodbye. Bye-bye. I know you want that counter super, you fuck. Bye-bye, goodbye. Oh my god. Oh, the drop. SlabOfBeef recovers from it, and Sanity in dire straits, low on health, in the corner. Deflect shield gets Sanity momentarily out of pressure. Managed to make SlabOfBeef whiff, but no punish. Slab is the one that wins neutral next. They're on full health. SlabOfBeef, there goes my Sanity, just, trading wins, going, hit for hit, bar for bar, but SlabOfBeef, not Sanity, gets in on that optimal rotation of getting the first win.